Hi everyone, how are you doing? So you probably have checked my social media, Chipmunk. You have signed up and you probably have known what's my username there. I have two accounts on Chipmunk. Chipmunk is my own social media. I am the co-founder and the owner of Chipmunk, and Chipmunk is the alternative to X and Facebook. So you probably have tried Chipmunk and you probably wondered now, why is it called Chipmunk? You probably don't know the reason why I call it Chipmunk. Why would I call the social media Chipmunk? Because my name is H. So chip, why do I relate myself with something that is cheap, with chipmunk? So you probably wondered about how to read Chipmunk and what has made me name my social media Chipmunk. You probably misunderstood that about the way how to read Chipmunk. So you probably would have get a better understanding about the social media philosophy itself. So let me explain you how to read Chipmunk. So Chipmunk has two syllables. There is chip and monk. There is chipmunk, chip and monk. So if you read the Chipmunk, you shouldn't read it from chip. You should read it from monk. Elon Monk. It's not chip. Chip Chandra. It's not chip Chandra. It's read from monk. Elon Monk. So there was a time in the past, a long time ago, when I found there is a publication. A formal and legal publication who mistyped Elon Musk with Elon Monk, and I thought it was very funny when a legal publication mispronounced the name of Elon Musk to Elon Monk. It makes me remember about Chipmunk, and it was a very long time ago in the past, and it carried on by me until recently, and that's how I get to call it Chipmunk, because Elon Musk is definitely like a chipmunk, because I thought Elon Musk is like a chipmunk. So it was intended to mock Elon Musk by comparing him to a chipmunk instead of mocking myself by relating myself with something that is cheap, not cheap, but monk, Elon Monk. So if chipmunk has two syllables, chip and monk, chipmunk, you shouldn't read it from chip, Chandra, but you should read it from monk, Elon Monk. It was intended to insult Elon Musk. That legal publication, mispronounced his name from Elon Musk to Elon Musk. It was a legal publication, and how could they be so stupid to mistype the name of the billionaire Elon Musk to Elon Musk? Well, for the name of the overkill itself, you probably also curious, where did I get the name overkill? As our primary subscription on Chipmunk, I'm going to tell you. So overkill, where did I get the inspiration for the overkill? I get it from the inspiration of a movie that I watched on Netflix, probably on 2017. The movie on Netflix titled Chappie, starred by Hugh Jackman. So in this movie, Hugh Jackman has a product of military, and the general said that his product is way too overkill, and that's how I got the inspiration. I carried the name overkill long until I got to make Chipmunk, and I gotta make something to sell on Chipmunk. That's how I got the name Overkill, because it was inspired by a movie Chappie, starred by Hugh Jackman. And that's also the reason why probably I get Hugh Jackman into the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, because he's actually a very fantastic guy, and I watched this movie in X-Men and several of his movie, Real Steel, and also I watched his movie on Chappie and he's pretty awesome. So I think Hugh Jackman is definitely the guy to be in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen because the most recent movie that I watched about Hugh Jackman is Chappie, and Chappie inspired Overkill. But the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is established first before there's Chipmunk. So I actually already got a strong feeling about Hugh Jackman already, even before I use his inspiration from movie Chappie for Chipmunk. I already got the feeling of Hugh Jackman to be an extraordinary gentleman, so I get him into the league first. So that's how you call Chipmunk. Chipmunk has two syllables, chip and monk. You shouldn't read it from chip, but you should read it from monk. It is intended to insult Elon Musk by comparing him the same as Elon Musk, Chipmunk. Okay, so it wasn't Chip Chandra, it's Chip. No, it was Monk, Elon Monk, Chipmunk. And that's all that I gotta tell you. I just tell you how to read Chipmunk, and I hope I have answered your curiosity. Alright, that's all that I gotta tell you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.